Have you ever considered how ancient texts travel through time? Often, it's through the crucial work of translation, and one of the most important translations in history is known as the Septuagint. It represents a pivotal moment where a sacred text crossed a linguistic and cultural bridge. The Septuagint, often abbreviated as LXX, is the Greek translation of the Hebrew Bible, completed around the 3rd century BC. This translation became necessary as Greek rose to become the common language of the Mediterranean world. Its linguistic precision and wide accessibility were incredibly important for both Greek-speaking Jews and the earliest Christians, so much so that it directly influenced the writers of the New Testament. To understand its origin, we have to go back to the historical context following the conquests of Alexander the Great. His influence made Greek the dominant language of culture, commerce, and daily life across a vast region. Consequently, many Jews, particularly those in the diaspora community of Alexandria, Egypt, were more fluent in Greek than in their ancestral Hebrew. This created a profound need. For the scriptures to remain a living part of their community, they had to be available in the language people actually used and understood. This need led to a monumental scholarly effort. Firstly, the creation of the Septuagint itself was a landmark project. Its name, from the Latin word for 70, is tied to the tradition that approximately 70 scholars were commissioned in Alexandria to undertake the translation around 285 to 270 BC. This work ensured that the Hebrew scriptures would not become lost to a new Greek-speaking generation. Secondly, the choice of the Greek language was significant. Greek is known for its precision, boasting a large vocabulary and specific grammatical structures that allow for nuanced expression. This quality made the Septuagint an invaluable resource. It's worth noting that when New Testament authors quoted the Old Testament, they often quoted from the Septuagint's Greek rendering rather than the original Hebrew. Finally, its cultural and theological impact was immense. The Septuagint was a key that unlocked the Hebrew scriptures for the entire non-Hebrew-speaking world, which was critical for the spread of Christianity. It allowed the faith's core texts to be accessible to Gentiles, and it naturally became central to theological debates where translation nuances could shape interpretation. The Septuagint's legacy is a powerful reminder of how language can connect cultures and eras. It played an indispensable role in shaping Western religious thought, and its story highlights that for an idea to endure, it often needs to learn to speak a new language.